guys, it's the last here for the last more videos to bring you back to another episode of Smithy's Opinions. So today, if you haven't already read the title, and in which case, good for you. Did I just get a chill? I think I just had deja vu.
Today I am, of course, if you have read the title, and which you have, good for you.
Anyway, so today I am obviously reviewing Psycho, and if you don't already notice, this is one of the most prominent horror films of all time. So, without saying too much, I won't spoil a lot, but I will spoil one particular scene later on in the movie, maybe two if you count a certain scene, which I'll probably be talking about in a couple seconds. So, today I'm reviewing Psycho. Probably Alfred Hitchcock's greatest work to date, and one of my personal favourite movies of all time. It's really hard to deny the influence, the horror, and by God, the ending. I mean, you will never see it coming. It comes out bloody nowhere, and it's a one hell of a twist. You will never see it coming. The shower scene is so controversial. No one had ever seen it before, and it has more side effects. If you watch Hitchcock, then you will understand what I mean, because it was very, very, very controversial. So it can't be overstated how influential and amazing this movie was for its time, and that's obvious because this is a very, very high-class, top-quality movie. So let's get talking about this horror classic, Psycho. So the main plot of this is that Marion Crane, which is played brilliantly by Janet Leigh, works in the real estate business when she is given $40,000 for a home that she needs to deposit into a bank. So with that, there is a scene before this happens, but I don't really want to bother going into it because I didn't care for it. I didn't care for the male in it. I don't even know what his name is, but he comes into the movie and he plays a huge role later on. But you know what? Before that, he's just kind of a douche. So Marion, however, decides to take the money for herself and start a new life, as you do.
Of course!
So after much thought, she does feel a bit guilty about what she did and decides to return the money in the morning. She gets tired and it's very late, so she stops at the Bates Motel, which is owned and run by Norman Bates, who is played perfectly to the highest standard by Anthony Perkins. So they have a conversation and they talk about his mother. His mother lives on the house atop of the hill, and the Bates Motel is on the bottom. You can find a bit more about this in the Fox 8 show Bates Motel, and from what I've seen of it, it looks okay, but I'm kind of going away from it. I just don't want to bother anymore. It's just kind of long, repetitive. I'm probably wrong, but this is just my opinion, so don't always take it from me. Just watch it for yourself. If you like it, keep watching. If you don't, then you know where to find me. So you do discover that his mother is mentally unwell and controlling Norman's life by pretty much not letting him live a normal life, which is quite sad when you think about it. I mean, how would you feel if your mum didn't let you go out on dates, or if you didn't let you go out pretty much anywhere and just take care of her in old age? I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything, but do you ask yourself this: do you really want to stay alone for the rest of your life? I mean, that's a question a lot of people get asked, and usually the answer is no, I don't. Never will. Never have, never will. So after a conversation between the two, Marion takes a shower and is then murdered in one of the most shocking scenes in film history. Now, I will show this scene, and I'm not saying it's violent or anything, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. So, the shower scene is probably seen by pretty much everyone. A lot of people don't really want to watch the entire movie because, granted, it is a little slow going. There's this one scene in particular where Norman finds the body and then he has to clean out the evidence. It's a very well done scene. I actually loved it, but people think it's just kind of long. It goes for about 10-15 minutes and it's a really long scene. But really, it is really good. The music, the acting, it is so well done. And it's frightening. Really, really frightening. Here, just watch it. talk about it too much because otherwise I'm just kind of spoiling it for you. But I just want to say this. This is a very, very well done scene. It's very, very horrifying. But for its time, people were shocked. Okay, so the first thing you probably think is, bullshit, it's not that scary. I mean, she dies, so what? People die every day. People die tons of times in movies. The amazing thing about this is that usually movies back in the 60s weren't really into killing their main characters. And I can understand that. I mean, I've seen that before in a movie called Oliver, where one of the guys kills, I think his girlfriend. I think it is. So, yeah, it is a very controversial scene because no one really wants to see a main character get killed because, well, they're the main character. I mean, they're supposed to stay alive for the entire movie. She deserved it because she had to star in that piece of crap remake. Right? So when Psycho did this, people were shocked. They'd never seen this before. They were just, wow, this is incredible. It is fantastic. This is a very suspenseful movie, a very good plot with one hell of a twist ending. I can't overstate that. And without spoiling anything, I'll say this. A mother's love can be a terrible thing. The music. The music is one of the best parts of this movie. I mean, seriously, you can't deny that. It's fantastic. It really is. It's like Jaws. I mean, it had a huge impact on the movie, and it had to because, well, horror movies kind of lend themselves to that. It's fantastic. So, the music when Marion is driving in a car is very good. And with its frightening strings, it's kind of weird considering you're driving. Do you really expect yourself to be getting scared listening to violin strings while you're dying? Because I don't. Not at all. Ah! Oh, goddamn. Wrong part of the movie. Can we just get back to the review? Actually, nah, this is better. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You're getting stabbed. You deserved it, starring in a god-awful remake with Vince Vaughn. The music when Marion is attacked in the shower comes up a couple times in the movie. I think it's about 3-4 times. So, and the actual music is fantastic. Like the piece when she's driving, it uses really well done strings, and it is horrifying. I mean, that's one of the reasons why that scene is so well done, because, I mean, when you think about it, if it was just like a silent movie without the music, then you kind of just watch it and you're like, okay. I can see, yeah, she dies. That's interesting. It's bloody bollocks! So I'm going to talk about the acting now. Janet Leigh plays Marion Crane very well done. But it really is Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates that really take the whole murderous cake. And the cake is a lie. It's a lie. He delivers some great lines, and I probably think if you watch the movie, you already know what those are. So I'm not going to bother showing them. He is very mysterious. You don't want to know. You really don't. He's a creepy individual, and he's a bit like a ticking time bomb, really. You don't really hear it. But when you just hear him talk about his mummy issues as his mother, really, you want to keep in, but you just want to stay a couple feet back just in case something goes wrong. So, I'm going to talk about my favourite scene in the movie, and obviously, huge spoiler warning here, and it's not the twist ending, it's a movie around the middle in the movie. So, people think the shower scene and the twist ending, or the twist ending, is their favourite part of the movie. And granted, I can see that point. It is very good. They're both controversial. They're both shocking. You never see them coming, etc. But however, I don't know, really. I mean, they are fantastic. But there's one scene overall that kind of just takes the cake for me, really. The death of Arbogast. So, really, the part about this is that when Janet goes missing, not Janet, Marion goes missing, his sister asks for a private detective to look around. The This private detective comes to the Bates Motel and asks Norman Bates and just interrogates him and stuff like that. He seems very normal. There's nothing wrong. But once he hears about his mother, he wants to ask her questions. But Norman's just like, no, I don't want you to do that. She's very mentally unwell. So they keep arguing a bit, and then Norman just decides, okay, just leave now, please. I don't want you here anymore. So later on in the night, Arbogast decides to go snooping around Norman's house, and I don't think they have a warrant for that. But anyway, that's okay, I think. Anyway, so he starts snooping around and decides to go upstairs. So once he reaches the top, and this is so horrifying. I know this was coming. I knew it was coming and all, but it was frightening. I really don't know what to say. It was scary. So once he reaches the top, the music swells with the strings, and the killer strikes again and kills Arbogast, which kind of sucks because he was kind of an awesome character, really. I liked him. I mean, private detective in 1960. Good on you, mate. Anyway, this scene was really well done, using the amazing camera angles, which looked like a bird's eye view, and also the frightening music. This is easily one of the best scenes in a horror film I've ever seen. And I'm just going to say this, I have not seen a lot of horror movies. Yeah, I'm that complex. So my final verdict for this movie is Alfred Hitchcock is the king of suspense. And I think that's kind of, every film critic already kind of knows this. This is arguably his best film to date. Now, I'm not even going to bother arguing with you people. Yes, you're going to probably say, oh no, it's going to be Vertigo. No, it's going to be Rear Window. No, it's going to be North by Northwest. Shut up, it's my opinion, suck it. If you want to learn more about the making of this movie, like I said before, go watch Hitchcock as it explains how it was made and how controversial it was for its time. I think it was Anthony Hopkins and Perkins always gets me confused. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. They both have the same damn name. Anthony, come on. Anyway, so finally, I'm going to give this a score. It's a perfect suspense movie. Killer twist. And with that said, it does deserve a perfect score of 5 out of 5 stars. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, which you probably did, thank you. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more. The next episode of Smithy's Opinions is definitely going to be a game, and that game is going to be Mortal Kombat. If you I've got a suggestion from a friend, and if you want to check out their channel, it is the Liam Sam Show. I will put a link in the description below. They are a great channel. They need to have more subscribers. Their videos are so well done. I mean, come on. These guys have only got about 40. And I've got 100. They've got they got some of the really, really funny videos. And I just keep watching them every day. I mean, seriously. Good on them. So with that said, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys soon. This is Lights signing out. Well, I think I did pretty good with that. And also, while we're on the topic, seriously, Vince Vaughn and Psycho. Okay, seriously, who can take a guy that did Psycho and put him in this movie? Seriously, guys, you got